Hey guys, I just want to come on here just talk about my Rapture dream. And this one, my dream was way different. And oh, I loved it. But I was in Food Lion. This is where I always go there for that Food Lion, and because it's closest by and everything. And that's where my exes and his friends, the workers. And I get really emotional there. I get really hurt. And I guess I was shopping. I remember just seeing veggies. We're getting veggies, like onions and red onion and or no, it was red onion and then tomato, and the red onion looks weird there. It was different. Unless it actually looks like that. I haven't seen red onion for a long time. And I had a backpack, so I guess I was trying to look. It was like in there. I guess I was in like some sports, and I didn't know. And sorry for the noises out there or whatever, but I guess I knew where I was going for. I think I was bored. Yeah, something. And but like I used to be in sports, like not anymore though, because of everything how what the world is, and my mom told me to go change. So it was like my mom, my grandpa, and my brother. And my mom was like, go change and everything. I was like, okay. So some reason I'm still confused about this. There's a buggy that's up here. So like my height, I'm standing is like up here, and I'm trying to reach and everything. And I'm like, why is that? And that's why there's like good height and everything. And I'm like, why is that? Okay. I'm like, I'm still my age, everything. It's just why are they different? But whatever. I was like, and so I went to the front, and I started panicking like I usually do. I'm like, oh my gosh, my ex is gonna see me and his friends. Like I get really like antisocial. I get really like insecure real close, really. I don't know why I do. I just do. But God took it away many times away from me when I asked him. But yeah, you still get that hurt feeling. But I guess I went past a girl or something like that, and I knew there was a bathroom like in the front of the aisle, like front of the cashiers. But there was, I guess I wasn't pretty sure, so I didn't want myself like be embarrassed or anything. So I went down the other bathroom. So like there's on one side right here is like girls and then guys. And I went down the aisle. And those would be bathrooms. Like really, like there was on the left, it changed. It was weird. Like it was like I don't know why I brung like the go like I was about to say go kart. It's not go kart. It's bring the grocery cart. And I guess my bag was in there. I was trying to look for it and everything. It wasn't there. But the guy who started loading my like vegetables and everything up on there, I was like, it's already paid. It's already paid. You don't have to. Like why are you doing that? He was like, oh, they're paid. Like, oh, we aren't paying for it. We're gonna do whatever. I don't know what they were gonna do with it. I was like, oh, okay, and whatever. He put my vegetable back, but he didn't put my tomato back. So I grabbed it. I was like, okay, whatever. And I tried to look for it. Like that's just when I tried to look for my clothing and everything else. And I started digging, picking up groceries, looking. I was like, where's my bag? And it wasn't there. And so right after that, it was, I was still trying to search, and he was like, I don't know, he was really mad too, but he reminded me like of my ex's friends, so I felt kind of really off, I guess. And then another guy, I'm not sure who he was, and really, but I knew they were kind of aggravated, and I went and like still like keep on searching and everything, and he just kind of like a little like walked away, and he was talking or something to me, and the trumpet went off. And usually I was like, oh, there's like regular trumpets, everything, blah blah blah. At first I was like, trumpets, I always feel like there's trumpets, like they're noises actually. Like there was just like, I usually hear them all the time anyways. But this one, I guess it was different. So I was like, whatever, in my dream. But then I was like I knew my gut, Peyton, it's time. And I started crying or something. And I started praising him. So I had my hands out, like trying to reach and saying, Jesus, Jesus. And like trying to reach for him, like reaching. And I was like, I can't get him that way. I wasn't getting him or something. And so I went and kind of went to the end of the aisle, like of the bathroom area and everything. And I went and laid down, and as I was praising, I was like, Jesus, and everything. And some guy went next to me and started doing the same thing. And then everyone in that store started praising, got on their knees, started praising. And it even said, I remember it reminded me, like every knee will bow before him. And I just kept saying Jesus and everything. And like just think of like in my head I was like, just think of Jesus and everything. Just think of him, try to search for him, just search and search. And just think of the Bible, like how good it like looks and everything, how good he is. Everything. Like you're his, and like he's here and everything. And I feel like there's some people around me, their body was seizing too. But mine was seizing. Like you could feel your heart and everything started shaking. And like your bones, everything. Like started shaking. And I guess people around me started shaking too. Oh gosh. I don't know. It makes me kind of want to cry too. It's just like, oh. And I knew it was Jesus that grabbed my hand. He grabbed it with his right hand, so it has my right hand and everything. And he's pulling me up. And like we're going fast. Like it was fast. Like I went through the wall. I was going. And I knew there's a time thing. And it was like taking us like 12 hours to get up there, something like that, or 12:8, something like that. And I was like 12:8, 12, what? Everything. And I remember she's like, don't look back. Like, don't like look back. Don't think. Like, put your eyes. Think of God. Think of Jesus. Think of it. Just how you're gonna see everyone. How you're gonna greet them. How you're gonna see them and everything. Like, this is crazy. And I didn't know. Like, my mind was like, no one like getting left. Like, my mind was not on that. My mind was like completely on Jesus. And then when he was grabbing me, I slipped out of his hands. His hand. And then I looked down, and you could see the whole like world. Like, you could see like the cities. You could see everything. And I was like, wow. And that crow was backwards and just fell off the tree. Oh goodness. Okay. I hope that bird's okay. But yeah, I got let go, right? And I'm like looking everywhere, and I was like, whoa, hey, what? So you're like, I'm like this, and like, falling, and like looking, and look back up. He grabs your hand again, or I was still looking down, and he still caught my hand. He's pulling me up, and I look back up, and and I knew, look, when you get excited, the crow's back at again. That was 2. Two. But I know when you get excited, you know how like the adrenaline, something like that word. I don't know. And you're like really excited. You're like, oh, hyper, woo, right? And you're like, you're going for it. You're going to Jesus. You want to go towards him and everything, give him a hug, everything. That's what I wanted to do. And so I was like, just think of it. And then I guess I was running. So I was running up. I was like running. Like, I don't know how that even works. Like, I was running on air. I was running like up. I was like, do. So it skipped time. So time started flying even faster and faster. And then I started going up like quicker. And like the time was decreasing really fast. And when I got there, I was like, where's Jesus? And I started thinking, I was like, where's Jesus? I'm like looking. And he was nowhere. I couldn't find him at all. Which I don't know where he was. I'm still wondering where he is. He's probably doing some other things too. He has other things. I was like, okay, whatever. Probably thinking. And I guess and all was up there. Let me tell you. Let me put you on some tea. It was all the disciples. I just saw disciples. And I was like, where's everyone else? Like, there was no one else. And I know there's like this kid, but I'll tell you later. Like, he like randomly popped next to me. I don't know who it was, kid though. And I went, sorry for the noises out there. And okay, the disciples. So just thinking about so everywhere's grass. Everywhere you see, it was grass area. Okay, so grass, And then imagine it's getting like grass is everywhere. And then there's a circle, like empty circle, right? So another layer is water. And then grass in the middle of the water. And when I told my mom about that, she was like, oh, time clock, right? Like a clock kind of thing. And the disciple, no one was like, I guess, was allowed to really speak, but this one disciple. So I think it was just maybe 2 or 3, but I think it was 2. That was in the middle. And one of the people in the middle was like, hi, I'm Peter. And I was like, Peter? Because I wanted a name. When I got a dog, I was like, Peter. I liked Peter or Simon, like Simon Peter. I don't know. I thought about just getting like one dog with Simon and another Peter. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. And then I guess that was it's like the water. It was like the living water and everything. And yeah. I remember I was just walking and I was just walking and I was walking. I was like, he wanted to talk. He was like let's talk, like kind of thing, like yeah, let's talk, whatever. They all wanted to talk, and I was like, okay. And I was just like standing, like yeah, okay. And this is kid next to me, right? He passed out, and I was like, me too, buddy. And so I was like, dizzy. I was like, like shaking, like doing that. And I turned to try to sigh because that's when I saw the kid. And I was like, oh, he passed out. Let me pass out. So I just face planted like him. And, bless her. I just face planted like him. And, sorry this is so long, man. Yeah, I face paint like them, right? And so you could tell, like I saw their expressions and I could tell like what they were saying and everything. And so they were like, I think Peter in the middle, he was doing like he was crocheting or something. He was making something. And he was like, when he just saw me pass out, he was like, oh, okay. And I felt so bad. And everything. And then I guess I woke up from that dream to another, and I was going to tell my mom and everything, and she wasn't really listening, like how how I fell, and then he picked me back up. So I got mad at her. And I was like, I can't be mad. I just came from heaven. You know, I just so bad. But we had an argument yesterday too. Like I don't know. I don't know why about birthdays. I never really liked birthdays since like birthdays like you're always butting heads on birthdays and it's always argumentative. So I never like really liked birthdays. And sorry, I thought my buttons was stuck and I was like, really? Now's the best time. And I went, yeah, I don't remember else really. Oh yeah, okay. So I was telling her about that, and I had like a vision clip. Okay, the first one when I was getting taken up, I didn't know what he looked like, but I knew it was Jesus. And I knew he was holding me. And you could see his hands and everything, right? Like, I couldn't see, like, through here or anything. I just saw, like, his hand, like see something, like, someone holding me, right? And then the next one, like, when I was, like a vision kind of thing in there, my other dream, and I was telling my mom, I saw Jesus just holding me. So I was like back. So you know how you hold a baby or a kid, you're holding like that. So you're holding like this. So my legs were going here, my head's over here, and everything. And he's holding my right hand still. He's holding it. And I was like, that can't be. Like I thought it was kind of like a movie, like a video game or something like that. I was like, it's probably from a video game, though. That can't be. Because, like, how did I fall from that? Like, did I really fall from that? Like, how do you do that? And you can see him. He's in his white gown. It's like past his feet and everything, too. And his arms. And you see his hair long. And as a profile for this, I'm gonna make it like the picture that I drew of Jesus, and that's what it actually looked like and everything. Yeah. And that's just crazy because, okay, I forgot to explain this too. So when I was getting raptured up, because right now there's a circle. So like in the sky, it's a circle, and the clouds are separated. So all is like blank, and there's right there in the middle was the sun. It's really bright, and that's where I got raptured up from. Like, I went and raptured, and that's why I remember looking down. So yeah, that's everything. I'm kind of sad now because I really thought it was real. Like, I really thought, like, it already happened. I was like, really? You really do me like that? But at least, hey, he gave me something from my dream. Like, he gave me a dream. Like, he told me I was gonna be okay. Hey, Peyton, stop worrying. I got you. And, like, for my birthday, too. Especially for my birthday, I got that dream. It's just crazy. That's just crazy. Because when you get up there, you're, like, so safe and secure. You're, like, you didn't have to worry about anything. Nothing to worry about. It was so good. Yeah. Because as soon as you get there, all you really wanted to see is Jesus. Yeah, there was nothing you wanted to see. Your mind was not, like, overthinking or worrying about anything. Like, not about friends, not about boys, nothing. All you wanted to see is Jesus. Now you want to run up to him and go hug him, go see him. There is nothing else in the world that you wanted but him. There is nothing. There is nothing that you wanted. There was nothing. But yeah. I just think how good it is, how great it is. He makes me so happy, man. He does. Like, even if you fall, he still has your hand. You know, the righteous man falls 7 times. You fall 7 times. And he still has you. You just get back up. But yeah, I think it was pretty good. I guess I'm now like waiting. Because that dream where I was about to be raptured, it was too real, man. I tell you, it was too real. Like, you knew everyone's bowing, everyone was on their knees, everyone was like, you hear the noise. Like, it's not like the chauffeur that you hear like it was and it just hit me. I was like, rapture. Like, I knew. Like, it took me like a few to get up there. But it was crazy. But, if you made this far, thank you. It means a lot. And you haven't given your life to Jesus today, please do. Yeah. I think it was like Romans 10 somewhere. It talks about salvation. Do you want to go somewhere in Romans 10, I think, at least. And yeah, it was good. It was good. But thank you. And I love y'all. And y'all have a blessed day. Remember, Jesus does love you. And maybe you don't see it, and he is working in your life, maybe you don't even see it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right. Jesus loves y'all. I forgot to say that the disciples, they're around the 30s or 30s, around there. Because they didn't even look like they were disciples. So they're like, man, there's no one else but the disciples and then the little boy. And the disciples around that age. Man. And they looked for like younger. And I was like, who are y'all? I was like kind of thinking, I was like, huh? And it was the disciples. So yeah, that's all I want to tell y'all. And Jesus loves y'all. See ya.